What's up, you dickheads? It's your boy Rob, and apparently, come closer. I'm an asshole. You know what we do here? We're about to look at Reddit and go on Am I the Asshole and see if people are assholes, or see if they're not the assholes, or see if everyone sucks, or if no one sucks at all, but that's not really that fun. Anyways, you know how this works. I'm at 78 subscribers. I need 22 more. It's real math. Look it up. 22 more to make 100. When I do that, YouTube allows me to get some leeway, and I can do some cool stuff, like I'm doing with my shoulders. No, even better than that. And then, we can have some fun. I got some cool stuff in mind, and just work with me here. Just tell your friends. This is idiot on the internet. He judges people like all people on the internet do, and he's just cooler with it. His beard finally connects. You see what I'm saying? And color coordination. I do this for you. Am I the asshole for using a word unscrambler on Words with Friends with my significant other? Just for a quick backstory, my girlfriend loves playing Scrabble-style games. She always wants me to play with her, but I'm no good and always end up losing. Recently, she's been making us play more of it, and after a while of getting my ass beat, I decided to try to use a word unscrambler to help me. To my great surprise, this really helped me out and kept the games much closer, in which we would both win some games. This made the game more fun for me, giving me a chance to actually win the game. Well, recently she found out that I've been cheating by using the word unscrambler, and she got really upset with me. Am I the asshole for trying to make the games a little bit more fun? Tell me. Is he the asshole for... Okay, do you want to answer at least? Because if you're going to be in the video... You're not the asshole. You're not the asshole. I just happened to look down at the comments, and they're all saying you're the asshole. You're not the asshole. First of all, she wanted to play, and then you're playing more, and, seems like you're having more fun doing it. The thing about you here in this that doesn't make you an asshole is because you even said she loves playing the Scrabble-style games. She wants you to play, but you're no good, and you always end up losing. So I feel like it was a bonding thing when you said, you know what? Let me get better, or let me try at least, and maybe this will help me enjoy the things that she likes. I don't think that's an asshole move. I think you wanted to continue to play with her, and then you said you guys got a little bit closer in scores, so that's a little bit more fun for you. And then as long as you're learning with this too, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you're not cheating just to cheat. Some of the comments are in here like, you're the asshole. Cheaters are assholes, in my opinion. That's a little harsh. It's a fucking Words with Friends game. It's Scrabble on app. Like, these guys need to relax on it. Yeah, you're the asshole. I'd be pissed too. You guys, trash. You didn't even say you wanted to play in the beginning anyways, but you're doing this because your girlfriend likes it. That's admirable. At the end of the day, everybody needs to calm the fuck down. It's just a Scrabble app. Sorry. You're good. I would suggest finding games that both of you are good at, or both of you don't know at all, until you find out one of you is better at the game than the other person, and then switch to another game. I think you and your girl need to find a game that works for you two. And, if this still isn't your game, then okay. Then after a while it just becomes like, oh, I'm just cheating at this game. But this isn't that serious. Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. If y'all have a problem with what I said about the people in the comments, I don't give a shit. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that I'll continue to sleep naked on the bed as long as his friend keeps barging in the room? I'm a 29-year-old female, my husband's 34. My best friend Jacob moved in with us. He's quiet and doesn't make a mess around the house like my brother-in-law used to when he lived with us. However, Jacob has a habit of walking into the bedroom randomly and taking stuff from my husband's closet, say like a watch or a shirt. He does it more frequently, and it's gotten increasingly annoying. I feel like my privacy was being violated because I'm a private person. I like to have quiet reading time or meditate. I tried to speak up on the issue, but got brushed off by both of them. Last week, Jacob barged in at 11 p.m. and interrupted my sleep. I was sleep deprived the whole day at work. I got fed up, so what I decided to do was start sleeping on top of the bed, fully naked whenever I'm in there. Last night, Jacob walked in at 10 p.m. while I was in there, and when he saw me, he let out a loud shit. He probably didn't say it like that, but it says shit, and quickly turned around and rushed out. I started hearing a commotion outside, so I got dressed to see what was going on. I was met with a lot of yelling and scolding and shaming from my husband, saying I was out of line to expose his brother, quote unquote, to such a horrendous sight, quote unquote. I asked what he meant, and he yelled at me to stop acting dumb. I said I felt frustrated after my privacy got violated, and he went on to say how Jacob was only there to grab something which literally takes seconds, then went on about how I made him uncomfortable while describing my behavior as slutty. Jesus. The argument got heated, and he told me to start putting on some decent clothes and act like a lady instead of a slut, since it's his room too, and he already gave permission. I got mad and told him loudly that I'll keep sleeping on the bed naked as long as his friend keeps walking into the room, and then I walked off. He didn't stop complaining, saying I'm being ridiculous, and even suggested that this was an attempt from me to make Jacob move out. Am I the asshole? We're still arguing about it this morning. No, you are not the asshole. I mean, it sounds like you and your husband have more problems than that. Like, first of all, this is his friend. This is a roommate, or y'all letting somebody stay there? If your husband keeps letting Jacob use his clothes and his watches, your husband should make a little fucking IKEA closet in the middle of the hallway so Jacob doesn't have to come to your room. It's not both my room and your room. It's our room. So whatever flies with both of us has to be discussed first. Second of all, I don't think you're an asshole for wanting your privacy. I think it's a little funny. You did the whole naked thing. I'm not going to ask if you have a thing for Jacob, because you don't. I'm saying, like, it's just weird. You should be able to be butt-ass naked, helicopter leg up, spread eagle, all you want in your own room. I won't ask questions. The whole Jacob thing it's really fucking weird. It's really weird. Like, why the hell is he in there in the first place taking your husband's clothes? Is your husband Goodwill? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand this whole dynamic between... Is your husband fucking Jacob? I don't know. I have so many questions. So many questions. Maybe Jacob and the husband could sleep in the new art studio when y'all get divorced. I have no fucking clue. This is just weird. It's really, really weird. If your husband thinks your naked body is a horrendous sight, you have way more problems. Or if he thinks you're slutty, then he said he wants you to wear more proper clothes. It sounds like it's your house, yours and your husband's house, and Jacob is the roommate. A, why does Jacob need to stay with y'all? B, this is his quote-unquote brother. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones lately. They say that. Let's not get into that. This is stupid. You're not the asshole. Maybe... I don't even think you're wrong for doing the naked thing. I think that was... You just had to stand your ground, and that was the way you knew how. That's some bullshit. You need to check your husband, because he doesn't sound like he wants to be your husband that long. He thinks you're slutty. Have you been doing this more often too? I don't know. I'm just going by what you wrote, but no. There's a lot of red flags here. And like, why do men keep moving into your home? That sounds like something that you need to discuss with your husband. Like, your brother-in-law makes sense, but who is this Jacob dude? And they don't respect your privacy. And then, why do they share clothes? Where's Jacob's closet? I don't get it. Like, and then on top of that, what grown man screeches at a naked woman and runs out and then complains to the husband? It's a little suspect. I don't know. I think your husband and Jacob have some explaining to do. Anyways, you're not the asshole. Get out of there, though. Am I the asshole for expecting my boyfriend to replace my bras after he left them at the laundromat and they were stolen? My boyfriend was at the laundromat doing our laundry, and he left behind my bra washing bag. It contained all 7 of my regular bras, but thankfully none of my sport bras, which get washed normally. I'm having such a hard time reading this article. When I realized what happened, I made him go back to the laundromat and look for them. They were gone, and the shop owner said there was probably no way to get them back. I wear a 32K bra. This is not exactly a bra size that you can actually walk in a Target and find. I generally have to order my bras from places like Curvy Kate. More than that, I had finally gotten to the point where I know what style bras actually fit me comfortably, and those 7 bras were ones I specifically chosen because they fit me well and they look good on me. When I asked him to please replace them since he's the one that lost them, he at first agreed until I sent him links to each of the bras. Minus one no longer made, the cost was nearly $400. He told me that he would be happy to replace 1 or 2 of them, but that I was spending way too much on bras and he couldn't justify the cost. I said that while it's not ideal, I could accept if he could buy me the 2 I need the most and then over time replace the others. He said, no, that's not really any better. I told him that when I accidentally spilled car oil over his college hoodie, I went right out and immediately replaced it, even though it was from the school bookshop, so it was incredibly overpriced. He said that was completely different. He took this issue to his sister, who agrees with him that I overspend on bras and should try harder to find something that fits me at the mall. Am I the asshole for this? Should I really accept this? And then there's updates. To address the reoccurring comments. Was he doing my laundry as a favor? No. We're two adults in an adult relationship. We share chores like most functional adults. He's done laundry before without this happening. No, you're not the asshole. You said 7 bras for $400. Man, $32K. And I don't know that much about women's clothing other than it is expensive when you're trying to get underwear. And Victoria's Secret alone is probably what, like $50 to $80 for a, I'm pretty sure not a K bra. Yeah, like he's being a douche for that. First of all, he lost them. Okay, anybody could lose, laundry stuff or whatever. Or sometimes, depending on where you're at, I'm in LA, I've lived in New York. People will go in there and take your shit. I get it. But just because he doesn't understand because Fruit of the Looms only costs like $6 a pack, he sounds like a tighty-whitey person. You should put a hole, not on the dick part, but on the ass part. You should put a hole there. And then a little bit of baby oil. And he's going to feel like he got the runs all the time. It's going to be hilarious. But until he replaces your bra, he shouldn't touch your boobs. And you're being really reasonable about it. You be like, all right, only get me 2. And like you said, it took you a long time to find out which bras fit you and stuff like that. So I think you should take more time to find out which boyfriend fits you because he sounds like a complete douchebag. $32K. That is bigger than my head and I have a giant skull. That is ridiculous. So for you, you know what? Toga that shit out. I would say free the nipple, but that's probably not the case for you. It's not going to happen. But, really, he's a dick. He needs to pay for those bras. You bought him you replaced his college sweater, and I'm pretty sure from the bookstore, the college bookstore, that shit costs $400 alone. You should take that sweater that he loves so much, and then you should stretch it the fuck out. Pull it all the way over your head, put it all the way over your booty. He sounds like a small dude. And just stretch it the fuck out. Just, matter of fact, put it between your arms and just go like this. And then when he puts it over his head, he just flops into it. And you'll be like, oh, it's mine now. Yeah, fuck him. I don't know, he's an asshole. He's an asshole and should have the ass ripped out of his shorts. Man, $32K. Anyways, you know what we do here. We have a lot of fun, or I do, and you sit around and watch me do that. I mean, include yourself more. Send me some stuff. Say, tell me some, am I the assholes that, no, don't do that, because this is my show, it's not yours. Help me out, though. I'm going to put up a couple of polls to see, if I should do a couple of specific articles, and then you let me know what works for you. If you have any ideas for the show, please put them in the comments. Comment. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know that you're liking what you see. If you don't like it, comment that you don't like what you see. And then go fuck yourself. But yeah. Thank you, assholes, for tuning in.